Guys, so we know that MGP is a supplier.
we were just talking that as soon as the camera turns on, he talks like he's whispering in your ear, just so soft. It's quite pleasant, actually.
And he's unboxing some samples. Now, Tim's going to walk us through it. I have no clue what's going on. But he's basically about to see if he wants to buy some new barrels.
Yeah, so we're always trying to stay ahead of the curve, and to do that, we not only want to stay relevant on what's available, but what we need that can make new blends and new mash bills. Like, I'm actually kind of excited about this because we've got 100% single malt samples in here, and we don't have any 100% single malt. So I've had a couple samples of this at other distilleries that source from MGP, and I was pretty excited about them. So we'll see what this is like. So when they ship these, they have to ship them hazmat. So that's why I'm guessing there's a drying agent that, should one of these spill, that it would soak up the whiskey and it's making a mess. So when you send bottles into a competition, this is why they say no packing peanuts. Because they go everywhere. Yeah. So see that, so that if one of these were to break, then this will soak up all the alcohol, because they're putting it on a plane, and you can't put high proof alcohol on a plane. So Andy, you want to try these too?
Sure.
Oh man, what a mess.
That's fine.
What's the word on?
Put that in here. You're a little cleaned up here.
Yeah, so I think you're spot on. I think this one's more easy drinking, but I think this one, like if there's 10 boxes to be checked, I think this one.
I'm not trying to inhale whatever that absorbent material is. All right. Okay.
And is this what you asked for, or this is?
Yeah, this is what I want. Like I went through a broker one time just to get some samples of some 100% malt. This was my expectation, I said I wanted 5 samples from 5 different barrels of the lot. I think there was maybe 100 barrels. And so I wanted this. I wanted them numbered 18, 19, 20. So now we know which specific barrels these were. But yeah, they ended up sending two samples. One was in like a 1 ounce unmarked little joke of a sample, and then one of them was like a 375 milliliter that was proofed down, and it was like 4 months old, like it had already been pulled from the barrel. These they just pulled from the barrel like 3 days ago. So these are relevant, versus if I'm trying to decide whether I like it or not, you know, send me something like this that I know, and that it's can be traced back to the sample lot that I'm considering to purchase. So I can purchase these barrels if somebody didn't buy them in the last like couple days. Man, that's a legit rubber band, man. What can you do with that? All right, so these are 100% single malt. Should be all at cast strength. And I asked for different years. So that one's from 2018. That one's April. No, wait. Date 6/6. So yeah, these are. That one's 6 years old. That one's 5 years old, and this one should be 4. Yeah, this one's 4 years old. So 2020. So you can already tell. You can already tell the color difference on these. So that one's quite a bit lighter in color because it's 2 years less. So these are a different mash bill. Yeah, let's see what these are. So these kind of fall into the category of me wanting to, you know, try them side by side, and then that kind of gives me a barometer. So if I was just drinking one, I got no frame of reference. Also, this would be my first drink of the day, so I don't want to compare that. I wish I had some other 100% single malt to compare it to. But now I'm just comparing it to themselves, and so you will see this trend become more popular. It's already starting to get popular, but when people start to taste, like if that 2018 tastes like how I think it's going to taste, then it's gonna get pretty popular pretty fast. So
I searched high and low, and I'm like, I can't find this, and yeah. So I made sure we did.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Might have mixed these up.
Well, hey, I appreciate it.
No, that was the 20, because they were. So the 20 means the year. They were even smarter than what I thought they were. All right. So 18, 19, and 20. I'm gonna start with the 20. I usually like to pick the least desirable, perhaps. Wow, that's got a good nose. I'm kind of excited now. If the 20 noses like that. Wow, that one's extra malty. Ooh, and that one's by far the best. Here, you wanna smell these? So that's the 4-year-old, but now knows this one. So you get like way more malt on that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, this one's pretty balanced for a 4-year on the nose, so 116.4 proof. That would be cast strength on these.
They are.
Wow. Yeah, that's man, that's good. Thanks for coming in, man. You too. See, that's going to be a good whiskey, but it's just young. Like it's not. It needs 2 to 3 years. So when I say young, I mean like it's hot and you can get that alcohol burn. So the older it is, the more seasons and the more that it goes in and out of the barrel, and the more mellow that will make the whiskey. So that will be a good whiskey, but it's not ready to bottle. And I didn't get a sample of that to determine if it was ready now or not. I kind of figured it wouldn't be ready. But I'm always forecasting, so I want to see if I like something, then I want to be able to bottle something now, and then I want to be able to bottle something next year, and then the following year. So the more I can forecast, the better the deal is. So when I'm buying these older barrels, I'm paying a premium to get those barrels.
Yeah.
But if I can predict what I need sooner, ahead of time, like if I would have done this 10, 15 years ago, then yeah, this would be a different story then. So
what is it that you're looking for with this barley, or bringing that into the blender? Is barley about to become something popular?
Yeah, I mean, it's already very popular. It's
100% barley is what I mean. Like,
yeah, it's already popular overseas. And actually, Texas is kind of known. Balcones is kind of known for. Yeah, that's 100% bull.
I just look. I said reading. I've been doing. I was like, that makes sense.
But these will be called American single malt. So
you got to change the name of everything.
I can handle it.
They make all.
Yeah, America has to call it America. Yeah, it's
But we don't have issues with
you never met Milo, but our buddy Milo that used to help out here, he's from Slovakia, and he would always make fun of all the Americans and how prideful we are about America. And he's like, man, no other country in the world flies around American flags on their or their country's flag on their car, their truck, their house, like no other country in the world.
I was at a light today with the Texas flag on the front of a truck. It's sitting right there next to the light, so you don't miss it, man.
So of course these are going to be called American single malt.
Extension probably $50.
Okay, this one's starting to open up a little. So now it's a little less malty. So it was so malt forward that I didn't. And I'm not a huge. I'm not
sweeter a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm not a huge malt guy, so I wasn't excited about this until I was at my buddy's distillery, and he had some samples of this, and I almost turned it down. Like, nah, I'm good on it. But he's like, no, you want to try this? And I tried it. I was like, whoa. Like these are good.
You know, I tell people all the time, keep an open mind. We never know what we like until we try it a lot of times.
Yep. Part of me didn't want to go down another rabbit hole though, so I was like, man, I got so much other shit going on.
Don't get me going, man. So you can't. There's no way possible, even though, let's say if it's 100% barley, you still could never call it American Scotch. I guess that kind of sounds bad too.
So Scotch only comes from Scotland.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, that is totally different. Wow. Yeah, so that one, the age is better. So it's a year older, which you can taste that it's a year older. It's a little more complex, but that's just not a good barrel. So try that, and it will tell you it's not a good barrel, and those flavors that you're getting are from the wood. So it's harsh and it's off-putting.
You burned the rest out of my tongue.
So all of this I take in consideration, because on this I was like, yeah, just send me some stuff. Because normally I would want a larger sample set, especially of a certain year. So I'm putting a lot of weight into what's in the bottle, and this is my only sample for this year. So if I'm going off of this, the answer is no. Like
It's hell no.
It's a hell no. We're not doing that. And don't call me tomorrow.
That was very off-putting. People, it's relatively bitter, even almost.
Yeah.
And he would have to add something crazy sweet.
No, I don't like that flavor profile is so dominant that I would spend way too much time trying to fix it, and then I'd only be putting a small percentage in there, and it's like it would cost me more in my time to try to fix that
stuck with a barrel of that stuff, because you'd have to fix it for.
Yeah, so I don't know what I would do with that, because every barrel that I have next door is better than this. So I can work with whatever I have there, and some of that is just fantastic. You don't even need to touch it, but with this, it's like
you got to touch that. You got to bless it in everything.
Yeah, it needs an exorcist or something.
I mean, it's still got the top. My mouth up here is like still numb.
Yeah, you'll have to drink water, or else just from drinking that one will taint your opinion of the last one. So the first one I kind of liked, even though it was the youngest. The second one, the middle child. If Ryan were here, he would say the middle child's a redheaded middle child. Thankfully, he's not here though.
Yeah, we were hearing those jokes.
And the nose on this one, I'm excited about this one. Wow. Now after doing that, now nose that one again, and it's like, how pleasant is that?
Yeah. You know what's crazy is these, and mind you, people, I've not been heavy into smelling and getting familiar with all the flavors, but I know what barley smells like, and these all smell exactly like they are supposed to. It smells like you've got some wood and some grass or some grain somewhere. That's what it smells like in there.
Yeah, and it's interesting too. The oldest barrel, so the 2018 barrel, is 112.2 proof. It's the lowest out of all of them.
Interesting.
So that I can look up where these were from, like which warehouse and what floor, but that tells me it's probably a lower floor. And the entry proof on these is probably 120 proof. So in 6 years, so it's going down a little more than one proof point per year it's going down.
Yeah.
And once it's in this warehouse, they're going up 1 proof point per month. They're going up.
They're getting more hot per se.
Yeah, the water is evaporating from the barrel. The alcohol stays in next door, to where it's kind of the opposite at MGP because of the climate. So it's going down 1 proof point per year, and it's going up 1 proof point per month when it comes over here.
Yeah.
So completely different. Completely different. But that's why something like this will age much faster and better over here than
something like this would never taste better over there.
Yeah, I can't. The Texas climate can't fix that. So I don't. Yeah, that's a no. That's a deal breaker.
That's a hard no right there. Andy, yeah, they were here with me. We're about to do a podcast, but go ahead, guys, sit down. Andy's a whiskey wizard.
Oh man, that's what I want.
That's the one.
That's what I want. Yeah.
You got that Tim Taylor grunt. You know what I'm talking about from Home Improvement?
Yeah, I'm already thinking which barrels I can blend with that. But some of those will be a single barrel. Notice I didn't put the front label. Yeah.
Don't want nobody catching
you gotta wait a couple days before you post this video.
Don't worry. We got them scheduled out.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
cut it out where they can't see this. This might be the one. Somebody's
I don't think I was in the
Man,
label
how
at
good
all.
is that? That's,
No, that's the one. Like if I had to choose one, the oldest one, she's good. She's good.
That's a no-brainer. Yeah, the oldest and the youngest were my favorites, but that's good. So I actually think 1 to 2 more years in Texas
ready to go. Ready to blend.
Man, would not even blend. This is a single barrel quality. You give it another year or 2 here, and then it'd be one of the best American single barrels out there right now. So
Holy hell! Did you just hear what he just announced, people? He announced that he might be buying this, and in 2 years, it could be the best single malted
American single malt
with
single barrel. Yeah, it's definitely the best I've ever tasted. So
This dude has 600 bottles of whiskey, people. Trust me, when he says best ever tasted, he's got a look.
but I don't have a lot of this, so just to stay fair. That's a good whiskey, and I'm not a big single malt guy. So for me to be excited about a single malt,
And all because his friend said, try this. Damn, come on, just try it, man. Just a little bit.
yeah, old Louisville Whiskey Company, my buddy Amin. So he's the one that took the chance before most did. So if you're in Louisville, Old Louisville Whiskey Company, he's got some cool experiences there too.
Man, perfect, man. Stay tuned, people. Keep it whiskey.